Soon Phumipanyah Manut, the Human Wisdom Center, is the name of a building at Wat Pathum Wongsawaht, a Buddhist temple in Nakhon Nayok, that houses a local Thai Phuan textile museum, as well as an atelier with treadle-operated looms traditionally used for hand weaving of fabrics, such as silk. In loom weaving, workers use a shuttle in Thai called a krasuay, which is used to make the weft, the threads woven across a warp, the lengthwise threads in a loom, to make fabric. It is made of wood and the head and tail are pointed, a little bit similar to the shape of a small boat. In the middle is a hole to place the reel with yarn. In Thailand, at least two kinds of shuttles are used in loom weaving. The first one, called a flying shuttle, can usually hold 2 reels of woof yarn and is launched back and forth through the shed, the area between upper and lower warp yarns, by pulling a string that propels the shuttle from one side to the other. The ends of the flying shuttle are reinforced with metal tips to protect the wood and absorb the shock when it is launched and lands. The second type of shuttle is used with a handloom and is passed back and forth through the shed by hand. It therefore has enlarged ends that function as handles, facilitating an easy grip when pulling the weft thread between the warp threads by hand. The latter holds just 1 reel of yarn. Treadle looms as operated in this video were invented by the French weaver Joseph Jacquard, whom in 1801 also invented an automated loom that worked on punched cards and was the first machine ever to do so. However, at the time the new technology was perceived by many a French weaver as a threat to their livelihood, and they tried to destroy it by throwing their wooden shoes, called sabot, at the looms, an incident that stands at the origin of the word sabotage. The museum also displays the utensils of the Thai Phuan people, as well as woven fabrics in various patterns of these Laotian immigrants, sometimes called just Phuan or Lao Phuan, who settled in this area over 200 years ago. They are Tai Theravada Buddhist people who spread out in small pockets over most of the Isan, with other groups dotted in Central Thailand and Laos. They number around 205,000 and their population is split fairly evenly between Laos and Thailand, and their language is closely related to other tribal Thai languages. Among the many objects on display, we noticed a spinning wheel, known in Thai as a nai, or la, which is not only used for spinning, but also helps in making small bobbins that are placed in the krasuay, the shuttle for weaving cloth.